James M. Fallows, Our Towns, a 100,000-mile journey into the heart of America. Ready for an inspiring journey through the American heartland? In their book, Our Towns, a 100,000-mile journey into the heart of America, James and Deborah Fallows take you on a voyage across 31 cities as they report on economic development strategies and civic health from 2,500 feet above ground. In this summary, you'll learn about inspiring revitalization initiatives fueled by mayors, local groups, entrepreneurs, and various community boosters. From Eastport to Fresno and beyond, find out how these cities are building infrastructure, investing in research, and embracing immigration as a key force for economic growth.
Our Urban Future. Join James and Deborah Fallows on a 100,000-mile journey to explore the economic and civic health of 31 American cities. Their book, Our Urban Future, presents a well-reported and optimistic portrait of America's future, highlighting the similarities in aspirations and development strategies across diverse urban spaces. From above, the interlacing of cities, suburbs, farmland, and settlements becomes apparent, revealing the interconnectedness of these places. Investors, entrepreneurs, armchair travelers, and anyone interested in the tech sector will find the author's overview of civic and economic determination intriguing. Our Urban Future is not just a must-read, it's a must-visit. Kirkus Reviews praised the book's textured portraits of American cities, which are often missed by the media spotlight. Joe Scarborough of MSNBC's Morning Joe called it a testament to the Union of the United States. Small-town America's revitalization. Small towns in America are reviving their communities by making the most out of their local resources. The Fallowses showcased the success stories of towns like Bend, Oregon, and Eastport, Maine, whose geographical attributes have become assets for economic growth. Fresno, California, is tapping into its agricultural lands and encouraging locals to return and boost local education and development. Even industrial-era towns like Allentown, Pennsylvania, are reinventing themselves by attracting smaller startups to their affordable housing and lower operating costs. Northern cities are also adapting to smaller, high-value manufacturing sites and walkable streets. The authors provide historical context and explain how public investments from the past are now contributing to today's new opportunities and progress. Through this book, the authors offer encouraging news about the potential for small-town America's revitalization. Finding common ground. The book, Our Towns, by James and Deborah Fallows showcases several cities and towns across America that have overcome political differences to work together and invest in their communities. Despite being politically opposite, Greenville and Burlington share similarities in their vibrant downtown areas, successful mayoral leadership, baseball teams, and regional airports. Dodge City, known for opposing tax increases, surprisingly rallied to support the Why Not Dodge sales tax and invested in improving civic infrastructure. The book highlights local groups, such as Eastport's Women of the Commons, who invested in their town by renovating an abandoned building into an art gallery and apartments. The Fallowses emphasized the importance of productive community processes free from political polarization, as showcased by these towns. With political paralysis hindering national progress, it is up to cities and regions to adapt and develop their own resources and resilience. The rise of libraries. James and Deborah Fallows praise public-private partnerships like Allentown's Neighborhood Improvement Zone, which offers tax breaks to encourage downtown investment. The couple also celebrates the revitalization of American libraries, which have become community centers that offer yoga classes, after-school homework help, and citizenship classes. The Bend Library teaches locals how to build a vibrant community, while Columbus and Charleston residents voted to increase library taxes. According to the Fallows, libraries have become the heart and soul of America. Urban renewal success in Greenville. The Fallowses showcase Greenville's transformation through downtown revitalization efforts led by engaged mayors, resulting in a thriving community and national trust grants. The Fallowses delve into infrastructure and civic support in their book and highlight Greenville's success story. The town's investment in downtown areas and excellent urban planning has resulted in the revitalization of Falls Park. The town centered around the park now boasts top-notch restaurants, clubs, and 17 miles of walking and biking trails, which has helped bring life back to the area. The book also credits its transformation to a series of engaged mayors who have spearheaded the effort. Finally, Greenville has been awarded several National Trust grants for historic preservation, validating its contribution to urban renewal. The power of higher education and immigration in economic growth. The presence of a research-oriented institution of higher learning is crucial for mid-sized town renewal, according to the authors. Sioux Falls, Greenville, Burlington, and Dodge City have recognized the importance of immigrants in revitalizing their economies. Kansas voters can be anti-immigrant, but Dodge City residents offer them abundant support. Holland, Michigan, has volunteer greeters who help immigrants settle. The lack of research institutions in some regions can be solved by working with community colleges to educate the workforce for better jobs. Reviving small towns. Investors and entrepreneurs are breathing new life into small towns like Bend and Erie. Silicon Valley entrepreneur Dino Vendetti chose Bend for its high quality of life and started a fund for local investment in tech startups. Erie, Pennsylvania was once a declining Rust Belt town, but now features new businesses, restaurants, a farmer's market, and public art thanks to local investment in a budding civic life. Love for small cities. James and Deborah Fallows portray diverse communities and their preservation through first-hand experience of local projects and people, making their tales of several cities appealing to small-town enthusiasts.
As your journey with the Fallowses comes to an end, you'll have learned how these cities embrace their local attributes to spur revitalization, from Sioux Falls' cozy size to Greenville's enchanting waterfalls. Despite differences in geography and political landscape, they share a common pursuit to adapt and develop their regions, often through public-private partnerships and support for civic undertakings. The authors illustrate the crucial role of libraries, higher learning institutions, and startup investors in these transformations. Ultimately, Our Towns underlines the importance of the determined spirit and resilience of America's heartland communities and how their growth can come from within.